The living situation with the cameras, that was exactly what I expected, but I never expected that I would become so paranoid and fearful. Ah!
WHTG-FM Eatontown.
And we've got Rain Dance in the studio right now. They have a gig this coming Wednesday at the Roxy in New Brunswick. Why don't you tell the audience where you guys came together?
I moved out here with my band exactly a year ago today. We've been playing out here. We play New York and we play New Jersey. My New Jersey getaway. That's right.
Are we gonna play?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna play. Nobody's ever sure of what they've got themselves into. I kind of like being cramped in that dungeon-like, dusty, disgusting basement.
You guys have to quiet it down, all right? We got some complaints.
Okay.
All right.
You guys take requests? How about I fought the law and the law won?
He's well rested.
He's well rested.
Who's this?
Andre.
Yeah, Andre, you can make everybody, I don't know what kind of quality this is, but you can always make people feel lazy. I don't know what kind of quality that is, but anytime you run into Andre, you know you need to just like, it's time to take it easy.
I think it's obvious with Andre's, you know, he's really involved with his band and he really focuses more towards that, where I think he's, you know, sometimes kind of limited to who he's around.
What are you going to end up doing tonight?
We're going to an art opening and then we're going to see you.
You're going to go down to the Red Spot in Staten Island?
I think they enjoyed it very much.
This next tune is going out to my new roommates, because everyone will end up living with me someday. I'll be crashing up your house sometime.
At that point, I realized how glad I was to be there because it's such a comfort when your friends come. Andre was the ultimate rock star, you know, he had that hair going, you know, he was a great performer.
Thanks for coming out so much. I really appreciate it. I needed my roommate support. It was hoping that I would get to meet 6 very interesting people. Some of the sweetest people behind the cameras. You know, it was a lot of fun and everything, but it made me extremely paranoid. I'm eating. I must be left alone while I'm eating. Kevin and I had been speaking that day, or should I say Kevin had been speaking to me that day, so he was hungry, I was hungry, let's go out for some dinner.
So you said you've been playing music all your life. When did you start writing it, like the lyrics and stuff like that?
I grew up in music. My mother had an album on Capitol Records.
Really?
Yeah, her band, her whole family. They were like a mix between the Manhattan Transfer and the Osmonds, you know, because it was...
I felt more comfortable just like, you know, asking Andre questions about his background, which was real interesting about his band and stuff like that. And, you know, and I tried to put in little points about myself and like, you know, but I don't know if he wasn't interested or what, but he wasn't really responding, so I just kept it like me asking him questions, and that was just the way it went. The thing is that he always makes this little smart remarks about you never hear, and you know, I thought that was an opportunity for us to have like an exchange and stuff, but it just wasn't happening. When I confront him with anything, it's like this complete state of denial. I asked him what happened with this fight between you and Becky, and he said, no, there was no fight. I had no problem with her at all. What was that?
Okay, we got Rain Dance in the studio, and here's a track called Why Divide?
In this troubled world and these troubled times, there's more to life than just being alive. You gotta give a little bit, not just take all the time, and maybe we'll be alright.
Being a musician in a rock band has its benefits. Be it women, be it the possibility of, you know, getting your statement across to a broad spectrum of people. We went to some little bar on Bleecker Street, and they sold horrible drinks. You know, whenever I do think I'm able to handle a steady relationship, I just feel too tied down, and that's why I'm not really all that responsible, is because I can't handle the wandering eye thing, you know.
Be quiet. Hey, Buddha, quit up the floor. Hey,
I don't like the responsibility of a pet because I never wanted it.
Andre's tried to murder the cat more than a few times.
If they're not here to take care of their animal, then the animal should die.
We found a doggy.
The dog's face was amazing. I was hoping no one would pick it up so I could have it, take it home.
Does anyone know anyone that's missing a dog?
Oh, that's too bad. I bet somebody's gonna miss him.
I know. That's why we're completely puzzled. By the time I had been able to start thinking about the day, I realized that my family was in town.
Andre, you totally forgot your family was here.
I know.
Andre, half the day is gone.
Andre.
Sorry, no. I'm in Washington Square Park. We found a dog that's half alien and half canine, so we're trying to find its owner. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
You can call the police, too. Because people that lose dogs call the police.
Very good.
Especially this kind
Were you wearing
of
this
dog.
earlier, Andres?
I have a really good relationship with my mom. As hard as it is, she can look past my grouchiness. She always understands what I'm saying, or at least, you know, usually. My mother has seen us 3 times, including that performance at the Court Tavern. And that was the first time in roughly 2 years that she had seen us perform. She really liked it, you know, or at least she said she did. How could she not? I'm her son. So you like the new tunes?
The ones that I knew, I was right there with you. Yes.
I was right there with you. Should have came up and sang some with me. Featuring my mother. We're making a video, and it's for the song Lazy Bones. It's kind of about being broke and not knowing what to do about it, and therefore just not even worrying about it, actually. It's about worry. It's about worrying about how much you're worrying about it. Real simple. The song is one of our oldest songs, and the video is us today. We're just shooting it in our house. We're shooting it in our porch. We're taking you to our favorite bar that we hang out. You know, things that really happen in that disgusting house of ours. The first thing I thought about making a video was that I hate videos. You know, I think they're a farce, you know, trying to make someone out to be something they're obviously not. So we went for this is us. It was fun. I loved the outside footage. I had no idea that the Super 8 it just looked great. Okay, this is our new video. If you like it, thanks. I worked really hard on it. If you don't like it, it's his fault. Play.
I'm so happy for Andre and the band and stuff, because it's so weird to see one of us, I guess, wake up in the morning, okay, I'm going to shoot my video, and then, you know, we didn't see him, and then he comes back, hey, I got my video.
That was his jersey? Yeah, that was at our house, mostly at our house.
I don't have much money.
Everyone seems to like it a lot. Everyone thought, you know, my favorite line is, it's so much better than I thought it was gonna be. Thanks. This has been a blast. It really has. I love everybody, and I definitely plan to see you after Sunday. I'm not a role model. I never wanted to be a role model. Role models are parents, they're neighbors who've got something good to say. They're not sports stars, they're not rock stars, and they're not musicians.
Andre, he is what he is, and he doesn't pretend to be anything else, and that's so admirable.